Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome
to the Talking Disney podcast,
where imagination leads the way, memories are waiting to be made, and every moment is just the beginning of a great big story. Join us as we discuss parks, films, history, and magic, one chat at a time. Here are your hosts, Jason, Cody, and James.
And welcome to episode 215 of the Talking Disney podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm here once again with my co-hosts, Cody and James. What's going on, guys?
Not much. What's happening?
Howdy hey, howdy ho.
215. That's a great number.
215. Oh, yep. I was like, what is he talking about?
It's not the time we are recording, but it is our episode number.
It is 8:18 on Friday night, August, what's today, the 7th?
Yes.
Yes.
And
1 week from D23.
Yes.
First day of D23.
Yep. 1 week we'll be over at the Honda Center. Well, two of us will be.
Yeah, it'll be 7/18. It'll be.
You guys will be at Honda Center.
Started.
I'll probably be in the park.
Yeah.
Eating a churro. And
There
paying
you
too
go.
much money for it because they raised the price on them. In case you hadn't heard.
$6 or so. Yeah.
I heard something about that. I heard
Yeah.
James was not happy.
Yeah. Not happy. Not happy, Josh.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a new soundbite with Josh's name in it.
Yeah, we do.
And
So,
I
yeah,
lost
1
my soundbite.
week. 1 week. Next Thursday, Jason and I will be in the parks, right?
I'm not happy, Bob.
Oh,
There you go.
Not happy.
We need to
He's
change
not
it
happy.
to Josh. Yeah, next Thursday.
Why are
we'll
we
be in the
not?
park. He's not happy because of the churro price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just a little late. I got so many sounds on here. I got to consolidate some of them because I've got too many. So
You need a producer to help you.
we need a producer that's sitting across
Yep.
from me.
Yep. Any
Yeah.
volunteers? Anybody out there want to
I need to-
volunteer to be a producer for us?
I need to start paying Marcia or Maddie to be my producer. So,
Hey,
Wait a
Out of-
second.
out of what budget?
Who said anything about paying?
but it'll be out of my own pocket. But yeah, next Thursday we'll be in the parks. Next Tuesday night and Wednesday night I'll be driving my butt off. And then the convention is next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which we got a little news to share about that. I don't know if you want to. Do we want to lead with that?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure, why
It
not?
doesn't go in the order on our paper, but I don't really care. We can do whatever we want.
Oh, whoa. Just going crazy. Just throw.
This is-
let's
this
just
is like
throw
Cody's corner. We
organization
just-
out the window.
We just do whatever we want. So, all right. So today, Cody added some more stuff.
So sorry.
Today, the panel reservation emails started going out. According to the D23 website, they're supposed to start today, and they have up until the 10th to get them all out. But there was a lot of people getting them today.
A lot of people complaining today.
Yeah, first thing on Facebook
Can't
this
imagine why
morning.
anybody would complain.
Yeah, first thing this morning, I opened my email. There's the reservation is supposed to be coming out today, but I haven't got it yet. Why not? What's going on? So I know I got my email around 12. I think Cody said his was a little before that,
Yeah, mine was around 11.
and then James was a little bit after ours, I think.
Yes. I don't remember
Yeah.
the exact time, but
Mine was 12:04 Mountain, so that would have been 11:04 Pacific. So
mine was. I don't know.
yeah,
I did get an updated one because apparently they had the wrong information on mine.
they had the wrong location or something on mine.
Yes, exactly.
and
Mine
So
too.
it says nothing changed but the location. So
Yes.
Oh, I only got one email, so I guess mine was correct.
yeah, your locations must have been correct. So
Either that or they don't want to tell you the new location.
so let's talk about it.
I got mine at 11:21 a.m. this morning.
Okay,
Which would have been
All right.
12:21
my time. Yeah,
our
our time.
Mine was 11:20, so 10:20 for James when mine
Yeah.
came through.
And then Calvin didn't say what time he got his, but he did send me. He forwarded
Okay.
it to me so I could see his.
I did ask Tyler. Sounds like James asked Tyler as well. As of 20 minutes ago, Tyler still has not received an email.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So he either.
So I wonder if you don't get a panel, are they gonna notify you, or you just don't get an email?
I don't know. The wording in the email says that you will be notified via email if you are awarded anything.
Right.
So it doesn't explicitly say you'll receive one either way. So maybe if you don't get anything, you just don't get an email.
Right. I'm sure they're not going to share this, or we will never know. I'm curious on the process. Like, how do they determine who gets what? Because it's not like
they say it's random.
Right. And it was a 4-day window to go in there. So it's not like if you're the first one in there, you get your first choice.
Right. It's Josh in the back room, and he's randomly doing them.
Yeah.
He's
So-
like,
You
this
get
person,
a panel. You get a panel. You get a panel. You get a Pixar ball.
exactly.
So let's talk about what we got. I'll start with Calvin,
Okay.
if you guys don't mind. Get him out of the way. So he signed up for a lot of stuff.
We talked about that. We talked about what we all signed up for a couple
what we
episodes
signed
ago.
up for.
How
Yeah.
many were we able to sign up for? I don't even remember. Was
Four
it 4 each day?
or 4
Day.
Yeah. From
Okay.
all
And-
the different
and
areas.
Yeah, the 4 you could spread across the different categories or experiences, whether that be panels, show floor experiences, like walking through like an exhibit or a booth, or something interactive on the show floor, whether it's a meet and greet, a signing, or something like
Right.
that. And then the third option was like the Talent Central, which is like a dedicated meet and greet and or signing, depending on the person and the thing.
So from what I saw on Facebook, and I don't know if, obviously I don't see everything, but I saw a bunch of people getting one of their either 4, 8, or 12 choices, depending on how many days they're going.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a few get 2. I didn't see very many people say, hey, I got 3 or I got 4. I'm fairly certain when I went in last year or 2 years ago, I want to say I had 1, 2, I think I had 3.
On one day or
No, spread
Total.
out. Maybe it was
Okay.
4 spread out over 3 days because we did go 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're only doing
I-
2 days this year.
Yeah, I know I had the one, the toys. Was it the toys? It was the Toy Store one, wasn't it? James,
Yes.
Yep.
that was the big one for me. We had that Nat Geo one. I'm trying to think what else I had.
James said wasn't very good.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it was very good. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't
I'd
really
have to go-
bad. It just wasn't
Right.
very good.
I'd have to go back and look again, but there might have even been one that I didn't go to.
Sounds
But
vaguely
I
familiar.
could have swore I
maybe.
had more than 3. I at least 3.
I know.
I haven't
didn't.
seen. No, I haven't seen very many people talk about. Hey, I got 3 today. I've seen a lot of people with 1.
Mm-hmm.
A couple with 2.
I did get 4.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I got 1,
I'm
and
just
Calvin
joking.
got
I
1.
didn't get 4.
Out of it, you're the first one. So Calvin got this stupid Pixar ball.
Did he really?
That's the only thing he got.
See, I don't put it. They have so many of those things. You could walk up and they just freaking
Yeah.
hand you one.
And you
I
know
don't
what? It was a
why-
last
I don't
minute
even know
thing.
why it's an option to like reserve one. You can
He
buy
had an
You
extra.
can buy a plastic
Yeah.
ball online. I don't even.
He had
know
an
why it's a
extra
thing.
slot, so we threw it in there. Stupid.
Pixar ball strikes a
After
nerve
the
with
first
Cody.
year where that was the only thing I got.
Yeah.
Or maybe I didn't get anything the first year, and then the second year was like I only got the Pixar ball, something like that. This year I didn't even touch the Pixar ball. I said no,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Next time.
Why even let it be an option?
Yeah.
We shouldn't have. But anyway, so that's the only thing he got. And then when I got mine, it only had 1, and I'm like, well, maybe they're just sending out 1 at a time. But no, it's everything you get is in your 1 email.
I think I think if you asked for a Pixar ball or if you selected the Pixar ball giveaway, I think you got it.
That was easy for them. Hey, give them the Pixar ball, and then we don't got to give them anything else.
I saw a guy on Facebook today. Again, lots of people online complaining today. He was in this D23 group that I'm in that has a lot of useful information, but then there's also a lot of people in there asking stupid questions. He was complaining because he got a Pixar ball on Friday and a Pixar ball on Saturday.
Yeah.
And that was all he got.
So Calvin has a few that he really wants to go to. So we will be standing in the standby lines, and hopefully we can get in.
I imagine you
for
will.
for
Unless
his
it's
sake.
like, I think all of the ones that are going to be at the convention center, I don't know if I've really heard of any of them like closing the doors and like, sorry, we're too full, except for maybe that Toy Story one last year.
Yeah, my thought, and I have nothing to base this on. It's just, am I just thinking? It seems to me like this year they didn't give out as many reservations.
So there will be more.
So there will be more
for
standby. That's what I'm hoping. I got one. The one I got was Disney Legends in Conversation, which is a cool one. I wanted that one.
Okay.
That is cool.
So I did get that. I don't remember if that was on Saturday or that's the 15th. So that's Saturday. Right? Yeah.
What time is that?
That is at 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
So
I'd like to
That
go.
one, I would love to go to that one.
Yeah.
How many guests
So
did you have for it?
I have
He
5.
maxed it out.
You have 5?
Yeah. And
Five,
that's
which is
another
the
thing I
max,
was thinking.
right?
Where you get, it's me plus five guests. So it's 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was wondering if that played into it at all. You know, if someone requested more.
Yeah, because is
Did
it
they-
random based on how many guests? Like, is every 1 plus 1 guest, 1 plus 2 guests? Like, are they all in their own pool,
Yeah. Because
or is it
I did
truly
see people.
all in one pot?
Yeah. I seen people on Facebook say they got one, and the one they requested, whatever, was this thing. And it was like them and 2 guests. So,
Seemingly,
I
it
was
didn't matter.
thinking, I know I maxed out mine because if I got them, I wanted to be able to share them with everybody.
Right.
I just didn't want to say, hey, I'm going to the Disney Legends in Conversation. It's just me. See you later. So I don't know how much that plays into it, whether you chose no guests, 1 guest, 2 guests, or 5. But I did 5. Calvin did 5. So if you guys want a Pixar ball, he's got 5.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a Pixar ball. I need one
You
up
can
on my
stand in
shelf.
line to have Pete Doctor sign it.
I don't have one on my shelf. I actually wouldn't mind the Pixar ball.
Well, I think his is Friday. I think he forwarded it to me. Let me see if I still got it. Yeah. Pixar ball, August 14th. No, it's 4:30 to 5. So we're going to have to grab that Pixar ball and then start planning to make our way over to the Honda Center. So maybe James could take Calvin's Pixar ball back to his room.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we can't take anything with us, as far as I know, right?
You can only bring a bag that is no bigger than 5 by 9, 5 inches
like
by 9 inches by 2.
Like a woman's clutch purse.
Basically, that's about as.
Yeah.
Or if you have you can bring a diaper bag, but I don't know who's bringing a kid that needs a diaper.
Can we bring a diaper
This
bag with no kid? Oh, that's crazy.
But that's pretty much about it. I forgot about this. I mean, our hotel is close enough that we'll probably just utilize the hotel because I can't
we can
remember.
run it over.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's a paid service or not, but there is like a bag claim, like a bag storage outside of the convention center for people going to Honda Center.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know, maybe your hotel's 3 miles down the road, right?
Right.
There is a place where you can store anything that you may have had with you at the convention center, get on the buses, go to the Honda Center, come back, pick up your stuff, and then go wherever you're gonna go.
Our hotel's fairly close, so we can probably run it real quick and then run back. So
Yeah.
That's what I got. I'm
Give it all to
anxious to hear
James.
what you guys got.
And just to add to your conversation, if I do need to take anything for you guys, I'm definitely able to do so.
Well, we're
just,
close. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
And it's 4:30 to 5. So
Yeah, we're all at the same hotel, right? Everyone's at the Portofino?
yeah, Portofino.
Right.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll go next, if that's okay.
Sure.
I did get one also. I also was choosing the 5 guests just because, just the same reason. I figure what the heck, I'm just going to, put 5 guests in all of them. And then that way we have some options. I got for Friday afternoon, which I think is probably going to be a little too late for you guys. I don't know, maybe. But the Walt Disney 125 Years of Inspiration. is
I
the
think
one that
Jason
I
wanted
got.
to go to that.
That's the one I really wanted.
Well,
4:30 or it's
4:30 to
ends at
5:30.
5:30. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if we can make it happen, I got reservations.
Because my plan was if I was able to get to that one, even though it went till 5:30, buses start running at 5:30. If I'm not mistaken, 5 or 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
If the bus was too crowded, I was going to just jump in an Uber and just take me over there. But we'll see. I'll think about it.
Everywhere I see, like all the stuff that D23 is putting out says, plan for 90 minutes to travel. It's like, it cannot take that long.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I understand that there's going to be a lot of people heading that direction, but it can't be any worse than
They just want
any
to
other
say
event
that
at
they
the
just
Honda
wanna-
Center.
They want to say that for those people that like to show up right at the end and
then complain.
And then complain that no one told them that it was going to take 15 minutes to get there. And,
I understand if we tried leaving at 6:30, the buses probably ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
At that point, I might want to do like an Uber or something. But I feel like if we're hopping on a bus at 6, we should be able to be fine.
Yeah.
If push came to shove and we weren't getting on a bus until 6, like I feel like that would be fine. But
I do question the math on this. 125 years of inspiration. I'm pretty sure it was just 2 years ago that we were talking about 100 years of.
It's Walt Disney, right?
Yes, and I know that it's the Disney company, but now it just seems like they're being a little loose with their.
Right. Well, the 125 years is for Walt.
Yeah.
Because he was born in 1901.
Correct.
Yeah. So
I don't question that math.
Yeah, I know. It just seems
so.
2 years ago it was 100 years.
Yeah,
people, and I know it's for different things. That's the Disney company, and this is for Walt. I get it. I understand.
Well, because I don't know, in the early 2000s, I guess 2001, there was a 100-year celebration as well that celebrated Walt. Right. And when the recent 100 celebration of the Walt Disney Company back in 2023 happened, people were confused because they're like, haven't we already had a 100-year celebration? But that was Walt versus the company. So, yeah, there's been more than 100 celebration.
Yep.
It does get a little confusing.
All right, Cody, what you got?
Well, I didn't get a Pixar ball.
Did you get more than one?
No, I did not get more than one.
Just got the one. Okay.
I got one. I did get one. Let me pull up my email here. What the heck? What is this? We're reaching out with important update regarding your D23 reservation confirmation.
You got the second email.
We're sorry to inform you that you did not actually receive a panel.
We recently identified that incorrect location information was included in the reservation confirmation email.
We swapped it for a Pixar ball.
In order to make the situation correct, we are offering you a Pixar ball instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the locations sound like they were wrong.
Gotcha. Okay. So mine is for Friday, August 14th, and 5 guests. On Friday, I did 5 guests. On Saturday, everything I put in for was for 4 guests. Because that would have been how many people we'd have. It'd be James and Teresa and
you know what I did?
Calvin and Jason. That'd be 4 plus me.
Yeah, I did the same thing for Saturday. Now that you say that, I remember doing that for Saturday.
I just thought maybe it would better my odds. Like if I was trying to see if that would have had any effect, having only 4 guests compared to the 5, but I guess it didn't have any effect because I didn't get anything on Saturday. The one that I got on Friday is Disney Music Presents The Art of the Score.
Okay.
Which was one that I was interested in. I do like movie scores, and so I thought that could be interesting. That's from 12:45 to 1:45 on Friday.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a good one.
So
absolutely.
Yeah,
I didn't get my Joe Rohde signing.
Is this Friday? Yeah, that's
I put
Friday.
in for that both days.
Yeah. I know there's going to be one that Calvin's going to want to go to, and I think it's pull up. Is that Saturday? Nope, that's Sunday. This is Saturday. I think he really wants to go to the Kingdom Hearts one.
Oh, I bet.
And
that's
a 4:30 to 5:31 also. So
well, he can make a choice.
yeah. Well, I mean, we can. I don't think he'll have any trouble getting over there. So, Saturday's
you'd
the
stick with him, right?
yeah. Saturday's the movie
Parks.
night, right?
Friday's
it's
movie. Saturday's
Friday's
parks.
movie. Okay. There was a couple of other ones that he mentioned. So, we may be standing in line. So mine's at 10:30 on Saturday. There was nothing that conflicts with that one as far as that we wanted to go to. I did want to go to that Carolwood Foundation Presents Walt's Bar. So I might be heading over that one, but we'll see. I'll make a list, and then if I get to see him, I don't, or if I get to see him, cool. If I don't, I guess cool too. So,
Yep. It's going to be fun no matter what.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Come what may, I'm excited.
yeah.
Hopefully Tyler's had good luck in the past. Granted, it was just the one time. The first year we went, I guess all of us went, well, minus Jason, me, Tyler, and James, we all went for the first time in 2022.
Right.
And Tyler managed to get, just by pure luck, he got 2 out of the 3 big panels back when you also had to do the random reservation selection because they were all at the Honda Center, or I'm sorry, the convention center. He got the entertainment showcase, the movies one, and the parks one, just by sheer luck.
Yeah.
And I didn't get anything. So
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
I'm over it now.
It was wrong then, and it's wrong now.
But you don't see those anymore on Disney Plus.
Nope.
No. Well, they're still on a couple of the movies. All right, so that's the panel reservations. You want to stick with D23 and just share your 2 other things you had down there, Cody?
Sure. We don't have to go super extensive into this, but I saw an article that came out a couple of days ago. It's a first look at collectibles, display-worthy keepsakes, and fan favorite finds heading to D23 and Disney Store. And so there's just some pictures. I linked the article. I'm not really going to read it, but there's collectibles from Marvel and Star Wars, like a hilt set and Daredevil's mask, Thor's axe, just collectibles and stuff that you can get. Some plushies and stuff. Hey, look, a Pixar ball. The most recognizable symbols from Pixar have been pulled straight from the screen to D23 show floor, including the Pixar lamp and the Pixar ball. Like those are just being given out. I don't know why they're talking about that, but there's some plushes and stuff that are coming. I mean, if you're into these little plush things, they're kind of cute. There's a trash can, a train, a Mickey balloon, and a castle that all have little faces on them. If little plushies are your thing, then those are kind of cool. Some new Wally and Eve ears, some new Pixar 40th merchandise. And the reason I kind of linked this on here, more so than anything else, was this collection called Small Kingdoms.
That looks really, really cool.
Close down to the bottom, it says, build your own small kingdom with these 2 coordinating sets designed to bring the magic of Disney parks to your own space. The Disneyland Fire Department light-up figure and Disneyland Railroad Station light-up figure are classic choices for those who feel right at home on Main Street, USA, or are still dreaming about the days of Disneyland. And then there's also a Cinderella Castle light-up figure and a Sleeping Beauty Castle light-up figure. These kind of remind me of like nice
Like Christmas Village. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's hard
That's
to
the
tell
vibe I got when I
exactly
looked at it.
how big these are. I don't imagine that they're taller than like 6 or 8 inches.
Well, if you look at the one sitting on the book, it's at the train station. That looks like maybe an 8x10 book.
At best, yeah.
And it doesn't cover the whole thing. It's got, looks like about an inch on each side.
So it might be something that's like this big.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you think the price on these is going to be?
I bet you they're like 150 a piece.
You
I'm
think
gonna
so?
go $99.99.
I was thinking $100 too.
Well,
How much should they be? $39.99.
50. I'd pay $50 easy for it. You know,
Yeah.
I expect to pay a little bit of Disney tax. You know, like I get it. I'll bend over and take it, but
Now that needs to go on TikTok.
2 years
Cody's
ago,
thinking he's on his other podcast. He forgot this Disney.
2 years ago at the Walt Disney Company store, which was the name of the store at D23, one of the stores at D23, had the like icon figurine. You had the partner statue, you had the Walt and Minnie park bench statue that's in Town Square at Magic Kingdom. You had the water tower from the Disney Studios lot, and there might have been a fourth. I can't remember, but it was the Mickey Avenue and Dopey Way sign from the studio lot, the directional sign on the street. Yeah, that thing.
That one. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at least the partner statue one that I bought was like $150, and it's maybe 8 inches tall. I don't even know if it's 8 inches tall. It might just be like 6 inches tall. And it's not super big. Now it's well enough made. It's got some weight to it. It's not this cheap little plastic thing. These pictures of these small kingdom replicas of the train station, the fire department, and the castles, they look like maybe they're ceramic.
Yep.
That's kind of what it looks like in the picture. So I bet you that they're well made. They light up very much like a Christmas village.
But they would fit perfect with the Christmas village we have.
I mean, I think that they kind of look like Christmas village size. So
yeah,
put a little snow, the fake snow, cotton stuff that you put down on a Christmas village display, and they'd fit right in. So anyways, I saw those and I was like, ooh, those look cool. Just below that, there's an animatronic figure of a tiki room bird.
I really want that too.
Again,
that was really cool.
I don't know if the pineapple behind it is a full-size pineapple or not. So again, the scale on this thing is hard to judge, but I'm also thinking this thing's not bigger than 8 inches tall at best.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's
pretty
small.
Cool.
It does look cool.
Even the doll of Red looks pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. If you're a doll man, you're a doll man. I'm not going to fault you for it.
Hey, I'm not ashamed.
I will tell you that, I don't think this is the same kind of doll, but there are dolls. I don't know if they'll be at D23 this year or not. Actually, maybe they are. I think I saw an article somewhere with them before, but there's these like limited edition dolls by this doll company, I guess. I couldn't even tell you the name of it. But 2 years ago, they made versions of different princesses in like the style of this doll maker or whatnot. And they were really expensive. They were like limited edition. I don't know if they were numbered, but I think there was like a limited amount of them. And people were going crazy for these like collectible dolls. And they're not like Barbie dolls. I mean, they were big dolls. I mean, the
almost
dolls
like
were probably
like were they weren't porcelain though, but they were like
weren't
that size.
porcelain, but they were larger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they came in these like big old boxes. They were hefty for sure, but people were going crazy for them. So anyways, they keep
Puffs.
Yeah. Every day I see a different company, that's going to be at D23 or D23 themselves in their own stores, or the Disney themselves at their own stores at D23. Keep making more and more announcements about different things that's going to be available at all these booths and shops and stuff. And I'm bringing a full-size suitcase, and there's not going to be a lot in it when I arrive in California, but I have a feeling it'll be full on the way home.
When are you guys? You're flying out Sunday, right?
We fly home Sunday.
Okay. Because if you need me to take anything, I can put it in my car, but you would just have to then make the drive down from out to like Provo.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, because
I'm
that's the way
bringing
we're
a-
going back.
Yeah, I'm bringing a full-size suitcase and a backpack. Hopefully,
Or I'll get
that'll-
with Caleb and
that'll
I'll
cover
drop it
me.
off at Caleb's place, and then you can make your way down there the next week and then grab it from Caleb.
because he's in Syracuse. He can then take it to my in-laws.
Oh, is that where Caleb is now?
Didn't you say? Oh, Caleb. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about your friend that lives in
Oh,
Syracuse.
in Syracuse. Yeah, that's still out of my way.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
You said Caleb, and I was just like, oh, that must be your friend that lives down there.
No, Caleb.
Yes.
Oh, Caleb.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. I didn't know if maybe you guys had seen that. I figured if anything on this page of new things being announced that you could buy, these little figurines were.
I saw the
pretty cool.
Tiki Bird. I didn't see the other stuff. So
Yeah, there's some
and
cool
then-
stuff.
And then just real quick, again, we don't have to go super far into it. Right before we started recording, I saw on Facebook that Spirit Jersey posted on their socials. It says, "Step right up and test your luck. The Spirit Jersey mystery bag machine is open for business at D23. Here's how to use it. Choose your preferred category, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, or Disney Princess. Choose your size, enter your code into the machine, and watch the magic happen. See if you pulled a common, uncommon, rare, or our unvaulted rare. Now's your chance to get your hands on some of the rarest Spirit jerseys out there. So what will it be? Will you test your luck?" And then
is that like a cost thing, or you just wait in line and do it?
I think you just wait in line and do it. There's a graphic here that kind of shows the different Spirit jerseys that are a part of it for each Disney, Star Wars, Princess, or Marvel. If you looked at Spirit Jersey on Facebook or Instagram, you'd probably be able to find it. But when it says enter your code into the machine, I don't know what that means because the post doesn't say anything else about a code. I don't know where you get the code. I don't know if
you got to wake up at 3:30 and stand in a virtual queue to get a code. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
They've got a picture. See if it comes up very well. They've got a picture, and it looks like a vending machine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a bunch of bags with Spirit jerseys in it with a sticker on it of like what collection it's from. And so I don't know if it's like enter your code, if it's like C3 like you would on like a vending machine, and then see if anything drops. You know, like I don't know if it's just timed or every, fifth person that enters C3, that's probably way too many, but like every fifth person that enters in C3 is going to get it or something. I don't know.
Right. Just curious to see where this code comes from. Is it like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It didn't really explain like what the code is, so I don't know if it's just like if it corresponds like with your size and the type that you want or what. But anyways, I thought that was interesting. Maybe it seems like based on the wording, you could maybe get a free Spirit jersey. I'm not sure.
Very cool.
Anyways, I think I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping at D23.
I think we all are.
If you get into the virtual queue. For
yes.
The bigger ones, anyways.
I mean, I think we talked about this the last episode or 2 episodes ago. It's at 6 a.m. rather than 4 a.m.
Right.
And I had seen that the convention center opens up at 9. I can't remember if it was 9 2 years ago. I thought it was 8 2 years ago.
I thought it was 8. I thought it was. I'm pretty sure we were standing at the doors at 8, and they didn't open because they had that issue with Lorcana or something, where there was something going on. People got in that weren't supposed to get in or something like that.
They rushed the booth or something like that. It's like a security breach. They had to shut everything down.
I think we finally got in like 8:10, 8:15, maybe.
I thought it was closer to like 8:30, but
was it maybe? It was such a blur. But I'm pretty sure it was 8 o'clock last year. So
Now Lorcana is a virtual queue you can put in for at 6 a.m. because they don't want people rushing the booth again. But so yeah, I guess when we're all down there in person on Thursday, we can talk about what time we want to like meet outside and stand outside on the street. But we can talk about that off air.
All right.
Yep.
Everything else on there, I think Cody. No, I think that's James. I think we each got one thing left. So, James, you want to talk about? Is that yours?
The Plaza Inn.
Plaza Inn.
Yep. So we've talked about it in the past. I'm actually going to be heading down to Anaheim Sunday morning. Brianna and Riley will be in town. And so they wanted to go down to Disneyland. So we're going to head down there Sunday, go in the park Sunday, Monday. They will fly out from California Tuesday. And I had been hoping, because Tuesday is her birthday, we'd been hoping to get she wanted to do the character breakfast at the Plaza Inn, go into the park on her birthday, get the birthday pin, and go and visit with the characters. We got to have her to the airport, I think, around 10, maybe 11, but it's pretty early. So we were hoping to get reservations. And then they announced this refurbishment that started on the 10th. I could get reservations all the way up to the 9th. As a matter of fact, I did get one for the 9th, but then they decided that they were going to refurbish the Plaza Inn, and there were no reservations starting that Monday, the 10th. But then I went ahead and I went ahead and created an alert on Mouse Dining just in case. And I was like at a doctor's office or something this week, and all of a sudden I felt, my phone buzz, and I looked down and it said, their time's available for Tuesday the 11th. So we found out later, I'm not sure, someone sent me a screenshot or something, but it looks like they pushed back their refurbishment schedule. So super happy about that. We'll be able to have Brianna in Disneyland on her birthday, doing the character breakfast before we get them over to the airport. So super happy that worked out. I have no idea why they pushed it back. I think they announced they were pushing it back by a week. I think maybe just because they knew Brianna was coming. And so,
well, you see what happened was we all know that I talked to Dusty. So I talked to Dusty and then Dusty talked to Josh, and we pulled some strings for you.
Nice. Well, Cody, thank you for initiating that. I appreciate it. I'm glad to know someone that has those types of contacts and can pull those types of strings. So I'm not sure what the opposite soundbite of not happy is, but that's what we would play.
Oh, we have that sound bait.
Yeah. Oh, we do, don't we? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Jason. I can't.
Oh,
No?
Come on. Come on. Oh, my goodness.
Do I have to do it live?
We really do need a producer.
Oh, yeah. This one. It won't play.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, come on.
There we go. There we go.
That's the opposite of I'm not happy, Bob.
I'm telling you, I got too many sound bites. I got to get rid of some of
Well,
them.
half of them we don't use anyways. They're like the preloaded one from Riverside. Just get rid of them. Cut it out.
So, I didn't realize Dave Goulet was going to be on the show tonight. Welcome. So yeah, super happy that they pushed back their refurbishment schedule. So
nice.
Happy days. Brianna's obviously very happy about it too. We were going to go to Storytellers on that Tuesday because, it's obviously still going to be her birthday. But when we made the reservation for Plaza Inn, I had to cancel the Storytellers one. And but definitely worth it. Definitely excited to go and have her in there on her birthday. So, and then Wednesday, going to the game, got my hat for free from ordering from Uline. Thank you, uline.com.
Ah, yes. I am familiar with the free gifts from Uline. Nice.
Oh, so got to represent the home team when we're there. So Wednesday night, Mickey Mouse bobblehead night. So hopefully we can get one of the gold ones. Hopefully we can get one and all. So anyways, that was all.
Is it just you and Teresa going to the game?
Yes. Brianna and Riley will be flying out Tuesday morning. And
Okay.
so then Teresa and I will be there Tuesday and Wednesday by ourselves. And I think Jason gets there sometime Wednesday night.
Sometime Wednesday night. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Just
sure we'll
depends
be.
how
I'm
far we
sure.
get on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
It will depend on what time we're getting there Wednesday night. So
I'm sure we'll be texting back and forth. And you guys are going right to the Portofino, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I swapped.
so-
I swapped my Sunday night for Wednesday night. So
Gotcha. Yeah, we're staying a little bit further down the street. So
and then you check in
For
at
that,
Portofino
we'll-
on Thursday, right?
yes, absolutely. So I'm
I
sure
wonder
we'll
how
coordinate
close all of
because
our rooms will be.
I don't know.
Well, if you need to bring anything to the room Wednesday night, you can drop it off in my room, and then it's there for you. So
Cool. Thank you.
I don't know if you'll need to, but because you have your car too. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the parking looks like at Portofino.
We drove by there the other day when we were there. Not the other day, but last time we were down there. It looks like it's kind of an open area, not a lot of room. The Portofino and the hotel next to it seem like they're pretty close, and it seems like they share a common area of parking there. But then the Portofino looks like that has a little bit of an underground garage. I don't know how many floors it is, but they have like some parking that you can go down into.
Okay.
We were looking at it, checking it out to see if my truck was going to be able to fit over there.
Are
Gotcha.
you taking the truck?
No, I think we'll take Teresa's car. I think the truck will fit, but it's a little bit of a tight fit, so it'd be easier to take Teresa's car.
Gotcha.
All right. Cody, did you want to grab the next one?
Sure. I think maybe last episode, if not the episode before, we had talked about that it was announced that Leslie Iwerks was having a new documentary come out on Disney Plus, and we knew that it was going to be called Disney World Builders, and they had released like a teaser trailer for it. But we had mentioned the last time we talked about it that it just said coming soon to Disney Plus. It didn't really say anything beyond that as far as a release date was concerned, or even like a month or anything like that when they released the teaser and the name. Since we last recorded, they have released more information on Disney World Builders, and they released like another little trailer for it and announced that it was going to be premiering on Disney Plus on August 20th, 2026.
Okay.
Nice.
So about a week-ish after D23.
Yeah. All right. And the last bit of news before we get to our Talking Disney Podcast Fantasy Movie Draft Update, which
You were going to
Cody's
say
already
football
got.
there.
I wanted to, yeah.
You said
I've been
fantasy movie.
I've been doing fantasy football all week, or doing fantasy football stuff all week, getting ready. So, all right. So I saw this pop across on X. So I did some research on it. Walt Disney
Atencio?
Company. Yeah. Walt Disney Company website put out something. I'll read the title. It's only a 3-minute read, so I may just read the article really quick. The Walt Disney Company and TikTok announced a first of its kind global short form content sharing deal. So let me read this. So the Walt Disney Company and TikTok announced the first of its kind global deal that will bring fans and creators alike a unique way to discover and create content utilizing memorable scenes and moments from Disney movies and shows. The agreement, which will pilot in the U.S. in the coming months with the intention of other markets to follow, will bring an expansive collection of thoughtfully curated Disney-centric fan-created content from TikTok to the Disney Plus app. At the launch, the short-form videos from participating creators who opt into the program will live on both TikTok and in Verts on Disney Plus, and feature characters and stories from across Disney's brands, including Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, FX, and more. TikTok will offer their creators access to assets related to hundreds of films and series from Disney's vast library of enduring franchises and beloved IP. Fans will enjoy a shared Disney experience with TikTok videos that will be refreshed regularly to engage subscribers more deeply in timely fan conversations, build stronger communities, and ultimately helping them engage with more story formats across Disney+. The best storytellers are fans first, says Asad Ayez, Chief Marketing and Brand Officer of the Walt Disney Company. That has always been true at Disney, and today fans are celebrating our stories in entirely new ways. This collaboration creates a new bridge between the stories we tell and the creativity they inspire, giving creators a bigger stage to share what they've made and audiences more to discover on Disney Plus every day. Creators are the heart of everything we do at TikTok. Their creativity extends the life of films and shows into conversations that fans discover and share, said Don Yang, global head of entertainment for TikTok. Together with Disney, we're bringing the authentic creator expression of the TikTok community to Disney Plus, inviting audiences to experience the shared creativity that makes them so powerful. Core to this collaboration is the belief that both companies, that great talent can come from anywhere. Kind of like the Ratatouille, right? With a cook. Where was I? Through the jointly run Disney Creator Ambassador Program, Disney and TikTok will enable best-in-class creators to unlock special rewards and provide them with increased visibility, access to exclusive events, and career development pathways. This tiered program reflects Disney's commitment to building relationships with the next generation of creative talent in partnership with TikTok. Last paragraph, fan-created content continues to play an increasingly important role in how audiences discover, engage, and celebrate entertainment, with data reinforcing the opportunity for Disney and TikTok to empower their creators who help bring stories to life. Across TikTok, community share and connect over movies, television shows they love that sparks cultural conversations. According to internal TikTok data, fans shared an average of 6.5 million film and TV-related posts on TikTok each day last year, underscoring the depth and daily momentum of entertainment fandom on the platform. Additionally, nearly half of surveyed viewers said they want to watch a movie or a TV show on a streaming services or television after discovering entertainment content on TikTok. So what does that all mean? I still don't know. It looks like they're... From what I got, there's not a lot of details on when it's going to launch. You're going to be able to watch some type of TikTok videos on Disney Plus, and I don't know who these creators are, or if anybody creates something and it's on TikTok, can that then make its way over to Disney Plus?
No, I think it's only if you
sign up and
opt in and
chose.
So I think if you opt in, then at that point, I'm sure there's somebody on Disney's side of things that then chooses what they want to put on Disney Plus, what they want to, promote.
Details are very, very limited, but there's a lot of...
See if we can opt in. Get some of our TikToks on Disney Plus.
Oh, we need to get more than whatever 200-300 views. But yeah, I don't know what that means as far as...
I imagine there's going to be a lot of restrictions with it as well. Like, I don't think it's just going to be create whatever you want.
Right.
And if it's Disney related, we'll throw it up on Disney Plus. I think there's going to be a lot of restrictions and parameters. And if you actually want it to be on Disney Plus, it's got to be within certain guidelines and parameters, whatever that may be.
So many rules.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there'll be more to come. I was just kind of interesting. It just popped across my feed. So, there you go.
You see how well it works out. I mean, I'm fine watching my TikTok videos on TikTok, but I don't see myself getting on my TV at home in the living room and going to the Verts section on Disney Plus to watch TikToks on Disney Plus.
You could just watch on your phone.
Right.
So
yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see how it works out for them. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys had seen that or if that was the first time you heard about it.
I had not.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people on TikTok talking about it, also thinking, not sure what to think of it,
Right.
what it's actually going to be.
Yeah, nothing listed in the process on who these creators are going to be or how do you opt in or what's the process after you opt in, or do you then, you got to have a certain amount of followers or, blah, blah, blah to be able to even be considered, or...
If I had to guess, it's probably going to be people that are already making Disney related content.
Yep.
Right. But what content are they talking about? Are they talking about like a guy walking around the parks filming things? Or are they talking about a video where he discusses, or a TikTok where he shares his thoughts on a movie for a minute, or a ride, or
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So, all right. Well, last thing before we get to our Disney Pixar movie review, I will do the intro, and then I'm going to hand it over to Cody so he can
Whoa.
talk about what happened this last weekend. Talking Disney Podcast Fantasy Movie Draft Update, and episode 197. We held our first annual Talking Disney Podcast Fantasy Movie Draft. Each of us selected 3 movies that were being released in 2026 that fell under the Disney umbrella. Throughout the year, we're tracking the opening weekend dollar totals, domestic and international. And at the end of the year, whichever, Cody, host movies earn the most money, they will be declared the winner.
Cody.
No, it's going to be
Cody.
James.
Cody or James. So,
Could be Jason.
Could
no,
be.
Hex
no,
could
I-
blow everybody out of
Yeah.
the water.
I had a very good Toy Story 5, but Hex you had a very good, even way beyond our predictions, opening weekend for one of your movies. So go ahead and talk about it.
Well, so there was a little movie that came out this
Like
last
this
weekend.
indie film, right? It was just
Yeah.
low
it's
budget.
about some random guy, Peter Parker. I don't even know
Yeah.
who the guy is really, but
Likes to dress in leotards and jump around the city. So,
Yeah.
who knew?
who knew? Yes, Spider-Man Brand New Day debuted in theaters on July 31st, which was this last Friday. Preview screenings, which I guess is what they call it now. It's Thursdays or preview nights, I guess, but it goes into the opening weekend box office numbers. Spider-Man Brand New Day broke all kinds of box office records during its opening weekend. It had the largest grossing Thursday night preview, had the largest like Friday of the year, and domestically for the whole weekend, just domestic, it earned $360 million for its opening weekend, and that actually, for just the domestic, grossed higher than Avengers Endgame did in 2019 by like 3 or 4 million. Not a lot. I think Endgame was like 357 million domestically. Endgame had a better global box office weekend, but domestically was a little bit lower than Spider-Man. So as far as the global overall box office number for Spider-Man Brand New Day, well, real quick, we can talk about what our predictions were for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, I already said that the domestic value was 360 million, just domestic.
We were close to domestic.
We were close to domestic. Our predictions were for global total
Right,
box office
right.
numbers.
Yeah. So I predicted 335 million. That was for both global and global. International and domestic.
And I predicted 295.
Yeah.
And then I kind of in the middle, but just a little above James did an even 300 million.
So I think all of our predictions together don't equal to what it earned.
Yeah,
Nope, it does
that's
not.
true.
Well,
Close. Oh, maybe just a little over.
maybe that's what we were doing. We were actually coming up with a
yeah.
prediction and
There
combining
you
the
go.
3 of them. Because
There
if
we
you
go.
combine the 3 of them, it's like right there.
Let me see. 335, right?
It's off by 2 million.
That's close.
See, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
The
And we didn't go over. So Price is Right. We're good.
Yep.
we're the winners, or I'm the winner. Spider-Man globally for its opening weekend managed to rake in $932 million. It is by far the biggest movie of the year so far.
Even bigger than Moana.
Even bigger than Moana at 95 million globally.
That's crazy.
It
isn't
almost made $900 million more than
That's
Moana
crazy.
in the same amount of time. Spider-Man blew up, and unfortunately for me, We're not looking at total global box office. Of course, that probably still would have put us an edge towards James later this year with Doomsday. But Spider-Man did hit or break another record on Monday, which is not part of the opening box office weekend numbers. But on Monday, Spider-Man Brand New Day crossed $1 billion in the global box office.
That's
and it
crazy.
is projected that it's going to cross $2 billion by the end of this weekend.
I wouldn't doubt it. Lots of people are still going to see it.
Yes.
And you might also want to throw in there that all three of us did see it opening weekend. We all
Let's go team.
helped contribute to Cody's total
Thank
there.
you.
So
Thank you.
Yep.
It made up for none of us seeing more.
So do we want to talk about it for a minute? Spoiler alerts or
spoiler alerts for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
If you have not seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, we may say something that you don't want to hear. So earmuff it and then come back.
Come back later.
So what'd you guys think? Now I'm going into it. I had never seen Spider-Man. What's the last one?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. I did watch it after.
That's the one with Doctor Strange, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and all the Spider-Mans, or two of them, three of them total.
Yes.
I was thinking I hadn't seen them, but then I started talking about it with Teresa, and we started looking at the movies, and I realized, oh no, I have seen them all. So
okay, basically where Doctor Strange cast a spell,
so that way nobody would remember.
Nobody would get hurt. Nobody would remember him, and then the people he loved would not get hurt. And then you lead into Brand New Day.
Aside from the people who had already been hurt, R.I.P. Aunt May.
Right. Because you can't bring back the dead.
Right.
So,
well,
but yeah, I thought it was good.
Wasn't Spider-Man dead at one point?
I mean, well, that was probably in a different universe.
After the snap, didn't he dissolve?
Yeah, but I don't think that really was like.
I'm just saying you can bring back the dead.
Yeah. To a point. Maybe Doctor Strange can't. I don't know.
Maybe so.
I don't know. Which I know Doctor Strange. I really like Doctor Strange, the character. I don't know why.
You kind of look like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, there you go. I look like
you need to
Cumberbatch,
get a
huh?
you got the goatee going. You need a cape.
I just like his character. Like I'm not a huge comic book hero guy or Marvel guy, but the two characters I really like are Ant-Man and Doctor Strange. I don't know if it has to do with the actors that play them, or the characters, but I really like Ant-Man. But anyways, back to Brand New Day. Going into it, I hadn't seen the last one, so I was just enjoying it for what it was to me.
Did you feel like you were missing something?
No, because I knew the concept of what happened in the last one. I just had not seen it, but I knew what happened.
Okay.
Brand New Day. I didn't write any notes down to even talk about it because I didn't think we were going to, but I thought it was really good. Out of all the Spider-Mans that I have seen, I think the best one, and obviously the box office numbers support that. It had funny parts. I like his interactions with the Punisher. And then the him and the Punisher throughout the movie, and then kind of what happens at the end when spoiler alert, when the Punisher basically shoots him, almost kills him, and when he's trying to protect what's her name, what's that girl's name?
MJ.
No. When
Spider-Man's trying to protect Jean Grey.
Yes, yeah. When he heard the bullet, or he heard the gun go off, and he instinctively jumped in front of her, and took the bullet for her. I was curious on your guys' thoughts on what the end meant, what the end credit scene. Obviously, it says at the end, Spider-Man will return.
Doesn't say when, but just that he will return.
Yeah, it just says Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man will return is what it says on the screen.
Yeah. But sometimes it'll say like Spider-Man will return in Avengers, whatever. It didn't confirm that Spider-Man will be in Avengers.
I guess even before the end credit scene, though, the very last scene with Peter Parker and Ned. Obviously Ned recognized him from the apartment. when he showed up to that party. And then they shake hands and they do their handshake.
Yeah.
Right.
That Ned should not know what that is.
Right.
Because he doesn't remember anything about Spider-Man. So yeah, you got Peter Parker in that, I don't know if it's a bodega or whatever it was at the end. Sees Ned, obviously Peter Parker, Spider-Man recognizes he knows who Ned is. He knows who MJ is. But he goes up to Ned, they shake hands, and then they do their handshake.
Right.
And Ned instinctively knows what to do. So is there something wrong with Doctor Strange's spell? Does it wear off? I don't know. That was, and then after that, then it's the credits, and then you got that last scene where there's using the app that Ned created to track Spider-Man, and it shows him leaving kind of New York and then going off into space. But in order for that app to work, he's not tracking Spider-Man. It's tracking sightings of Spider-Man. So somebody has to put in there that they saw Spider-Man, and now Spider-Man's in space for some reason. But who reported him in space?
Well, and is it actually space, or is it just a different dimension or world?
Right. Is it even the same Spider-Man?
Not Earth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of theories going around.
So what are some theories you've heard?
I've heard that it is either the MCU, Tom Holland, Peter Parker on, I think it's called Battle World, which is from the comics, and it's something that I guess Doctor Doom establishes kind of after he prevails or whatever. It's kind of a like a new Earth or world of his making, and it's called Battle World or whatever. And so the theory is that Spider-Man isn't going to be in Doomsday, but he's going to be in Avengers Secret Wars, which is going to come out a year after Doomsday. That's one theory I've seen. The other theory I've seen is it's a different Spider-Man. Could be potentially Miles Morales.
That's a theory I've heard the most often.
Yeah, I've also heard that it could be, Toby or Andrew's Spider-Man.
Because in that scene at the end where they're all fighting, and then one of them mentions Tom Holland's Spider-Man going to space, and then one of them says, "Oh, I've never been to space."
Right.
I think it was
was it Andrew?
What's the other guy's name?
Toby.
Toby. Yeah, I think it's Toby that says that he's never been to space. So then there were some people going off of that. Well, maybe it's him up in space somehow. So yeah, it was. All right.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
There's tons of theories.
What I lean to is that it's not necessarily trying to depict that Spider-Man is in space, like we saw him in space in Infinity War, right? I don't think he's necessarily in space. I think it's either a different dimension or a different universe. And it just this 8-bit graphic app can't depict that. It just knows that it's not on Earth, or at least this Earth.
But then in wherever universe or dimension it's in, has to have access to that app somehow.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's just fudged a little bit for an end credit scene. But because I also I don't know enough about the app, because I don't think we see enough about it in the movie. Does the little locator, the symbol for Spider-Man on the app, do you get multiple of them, or does it just move depending on where people see him? Because the one from Earth never leaves Earth, and then it just pans over, and then one pops up in space. So is it another or different Spider-Man, or is it the same Spider-Man?
I thought I saw one of the scenes where they were looking at the app where it showed different symbols? Multiple ones, wherever he was sighted, a little Spider-Man.
So you could
face would
click on it and see the information for that sighting or whatever.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay. So and then if that's the case, then what I said doesn't really matter. But
So yeah,
so I don't know. And with the handshake thing, and whether or not Ned remembers his history or his past with Peter Parker, Again, unclear.
Right.
I've seen some people speculating or theorizing that when Jean kind of had like a hold of everybody, like within like that mile radius or whatever it was for however long, that she unlocked something in both Ned and MJ's head and allowed, some of those memories to potentially come back.
Because MJ was crying.
Yep.
Right. And I think at first watch, you could see that as in just like, that's probably what they were going through would be like distressing, right? Kind of just being frozen against your will. You have your thoughts, but you can't move. It's like sleep paralysis. I don't know if either of you are familiar with sleep paralysis, but it's where you have your mind and your thoughts, but you can't move your body. Like you're trying to scream and stuff like that, and you can't, because like your brain is awake, but it's still asleep, and so like you don't have your motor functions, but you're conscious enough to be like aware that you can't move, and it's really terrifying. To me, when they were being kind of held by her powers, I would feel like it'd be like a situation like that.
Yeah.
And so she could maybe just be shedding a tear because of that.
Right.
But we didn't see anybody else do that. So,
and to me, I don't follow the comics. I do know the character of MJ. She doesn't seem like one that would just cry like that. Unless there's
I agree with that.
A reason where she's somehow remembering Peter Parker or Spider-Man and what they had. So
yeah.
It
wasn't like everything came back, because then I feel like, as soon as Ned lays eyes on Peter when he came into the little corner store,
right,
it would have been like, oh my gosh, Peter, but it like there was enough of a memory established to where the handshake was like a lost instinct that like,
right.
I know how to do this, but I don't really know why type of deal.
Yeah.
And even when he said like Peter, I don't know if it was a full recognition of like past Peter,
Right.
or if it was just like, because MJ tells Peter to be careful or whatever. She uses his name in the apartment when he's in his mask and everything. And Ned's like, wait, Peter, Spider-Man's name is Peter. So he could have just been like connecting those dots that he says, hi, I'm Peter.
Right.
And he just learned that Spider-Man's name was Peter. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're all going to come together again. Whether or not they're going to have the full set of memories from their past, I'm not sure, but
time will tell.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a good movie.
I thought it was the movie itself was great. I mean, it was
excellent.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
I think it was
if you haven't
the
seen
most
it, go see it.
Spider-Man we got to see out of any of the Spider-Man movies. Like Spider-Man being Spider-Man, in New York City, street level threats for the most part, working with the NYPD and things like that. Very comic book Spider-Man, having that relationship with the police department and stuff like that. And so I liked it. The action sequences were pretty good in this movie. Some of Spider-Man's takedowns and stuff like that when he's fighting people are very reminiscent, if not almost mimic some of the movement from the Insomniac Spider-Man games on PlayStation. Same movements and takedown styles and stuff like that. So that was very cool to see. And it was a mature Spider-Man, because he's gone through some things. He's had to kind of live on his own, and kind of he's been grieving, and
he's seen some things.
Yeah, he's seen some things, and I like to, he's not a teenager in high school anymore. Like he still has his humor and his wit about him, but he's a little more well-rounded, I guess, more mature, and I think that suits him. That suits this, evolving Spider-Man. So, I mean, and official introduction of Jean Grey, which is clearly an X-Men character in the MCU.
Yep.
So I think we're going to hear more about X-Men at D23 in the entertainment showcase panel Friday night. They didn't say very much about it really at all at Comic-Con a couple of weeks ago, where 2 years ago, right before D23, Marvel dropped a big bomb at Comic-Con, which was announcing Robert Downey Jr. coming back to play Doctor Doom.
So
And
James,
then-
follow along on Facebook, the Disney site, because you'll probably hear it just as we hear it.
About 15 seconds after we hear it.
Yeah.
I
So
think
we won't
gonna
even
get-
have time to text you. It'll be
Yeah. I think Marvel's saving a big announcement this year for D23, where they gave a big announcement 2 years ago at Comic-Con. I think they're trying to appease both conventions.
Yep.
They should really offset them. I don't know why they're happening on the same year within 2 weeks of each other. But
yeah.
Yeah, it seems silly.
yeah.
I just hope that Avengers makes a ton of money. Because right now I am $706 million behind Cody, and he still has dog stars to go. So
And we'll do our predictions once they get closer, but I'm guessing Avengers.
It's got to be above 800 million. As long as
I'm going
Avengers
like
makes-
9.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
Avengers makes 800 million, I don't think Dog Stars is going to make enough to where that Avengers isn't going to be able to catch up. I'd be
gonna
very
tight.
surprised.
It's gonna be tight.
I think Avengers has the potential to be $1 billion opening weekend again.
Yeah, I hope so.
And if it is,
certainly
then,
hope so.
then you've got me beat. So
Yep. We'll see. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
So I just
But for-
Googled something. Here's 2 theories about the whole Spider-Man thing and the app tracker that I'll share. Neither confirmed. Just it says one theory says it's Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Something happens after Brand New Day that pulls Peter off Earth, very likely connected to the multiversal crisis surrounding Avengers Doomsday. That would explain why the scene deliberately transitions the relatively street-level story of Brand New Day into something cosmic. Variety and the Los Angeles Times both interpret the scene as pointing towards Spider-Man's involvement in the upcoming Avengers story, which he's not confirmed to be in Doomsday, right?
he's
all.
not confirmed.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised that we will see people in that movie that were
That
never
weren't-
confirmed, that were never
Right.
in a trailer. They're going to have, there's so many people in this movie, there's going to be a few surprises that
Yeah,
we're not
gotta
going to
be.
see about
Gotta be.
until you see it in theater.
Jean
the-
Grey's
the-
gonna be in there.
Yeah.
She is.
The other theory is it's another Spider-Man. The more intriguing theory is that Ned's tracker has somehow detected Tobey Maguire's or Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, potentially because an incursion has displaced him from his universe. That interpretation would make the tracker suddenly jumping into space a multiverse clue rather than Holland's Peter literally flying into space. It remains a theory, however, and not something that the movie or the studio has confirmed. So until Doomsday or Secret Wars, we won't know. So
Right. Righto.
they do like people talking.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
And between now and Doomsday, I bet you they're going to be releasing little tidbits here and
Yeah.
there. They'll
Oh, yeah.
probably say something. They're going to say something about Doomsday at D23, whether it's a new
Absolutely.
trailer or there will be something said about Doomsday
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be
at
some
your
thing.
bottom dollar.
I'm hoping we see a new trailer. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And then
I want
James
to
can
be
see
in
it
the room.
15 seconds
I wanna be
later.
yes, I want to be 15 seconds ahead of the rest of the world. For once in my life.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So there's our update and our initial thoughts on Spider-Man. Maybe someday we'll go a little deeper.
I was trailing in this draft for half the year, and then I
now-
finally jumped into third place, and then I skyrocketed to first.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I will probably hold first until Doomsday. I don't
Oh,
think
definitely.
Jason's going to top me.
It's definitely going to
No.
come down to what happens on December 18th.
Yeah.
18th,
If Hex makes 600 million,
18th,
I'll be
19th, and
crazy.
20th.
Yes.
Yep.
so all right, there we go.
There we go.
All right, our last thing we're going to get to is our latest Disney Pixar movie review. If you've been with us for a while, starting with episode 50, we started watching all the Disney animated feature films, starting with Snow White. I believe we ended with, I always forget, is it Strange Magic we ended with?
No, because that's not a movie.
Strange
Or
Magic.
not Strange World, sorry.
The heck?
Strange World.
That's not even Disney, man.
Disney.
Gosh.
Yeah. So anyways, we got through all of them that were released at the time. Then we took a break for a while. And
Jason's
now
like,
we're
the
on
heck with you guys. I'm just going to move on.
now we're on Pixar. And we are currently on the movie Luca, which is the 24th Disney Pixar animated feature film. Before we start sharing our thoughts, let me bring up my notes here. Luca. So just a quick down and dirty on Luca. It was released on June, I think. Come on, notes. Where you at? There you are. June 18th, 2021. On Disney Plus. It was one of those COVID movies that went straight to Disney Plus and did not make it to the theater. It later did get a theatrical release along with Soul and Turning Red. It's about a young sea monster, Luca Paguro, dreams of discovering the mysterious human world above the waters of the Italian Riviera, and his adventurous new friend, Alberto Scorfano, gives him the courage to explore it. On land, the two magically take human form and travel to the seaside town of Porto Rosa, where they befriend. How do you say it? Gilia? I can never pronounce her name.
It. Sounds
I
good.
thought
It was Julia.
Julia?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. So it's the Italian version of Julia. And they enter a local race in hopes of winning enough money to buy a Vespa and see the world. Their adventures become increasingly complicated as they struggle to hide their true identities from the sea monster-fearing townspeople, and as Luca's growing ambitions create tension between him and Alberto. Ultimately, Luca learns to overcome his fears, embrace who he is, and pursue a future beyond the world he has always known, while discovering that true friendship sometimes means allowing someone you care about to follow their own path. So there's Luca. Didn't get a theatrical release, like I said. We were all on lockdown. No theaters for you. So it did come out on Disney Plus. This is one kind of like Soul, where I watched it when it first came out, and then I have not watched it since. So this was only my second and third time watching the film, because I did watch it twice leading up to this episode. What do you guys think? What were your thoughts? James, first time?
First time watching this movie, yes. No idea what I was getting into.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it. It was good. I mean, I don't think it's like one of my favorites, but it was definitely good. It's a good story. The animation, I think, is fantastic. I really enjoyed the songs, even though most of them were in a foreign language. I really enjoyed the music in this film.
Nothing recognizable, like as far as, but the music was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the music was fantastic.
It fit the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, speaking of the music, I mean, when the end credits are going, whatever that song is at the end is just, I love that song. Like all the music I thought was fantastic. I mean, we were talking about the importance of a film score earlier. And I just think that, like the score for this film was fantastic. All the music fit. I loved it. I thought the animation was fantastic. And I thought it was great. I thought it was a good movie.
All right. I did want to mention it was nominated for Academy Award for Best Animated Feature Film, but it did lose. Do you guys want to guess what it lost to?
2022?
2022, yeah. March 27th, 2022 was the date of the ceremony.
So it would have been something that came out in 2021. an animated film in 2021. Can you tell me the studio?
Yeah, let me pull it up here just to Walt Disney Studios.
Walt Disney Animation Studio.
Yeah.
2021. I don't know.
All right. It was going up against a movie called Flea, a movie called The Mitchells versus the Machines, a movie called Raya and the Last Dragon, which wasn't the one that beat it, but it lost to Encanto.
Oh, yes. The Battle of the Brunos.
Yeah.
Silenzio, Bruno.
Yeah.
One we don't talk about. The other one we go, Silenzio, Bruno.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
And we have the title, of our episode right there. Very good.
I don't know what it is with Brunos, but nobody likes them.
Yeah. Yeah. They tell them to shut up and they don't talk about them. So, so what else, Cody? Did you have more? I know. I think I cut you off.
No, I think I cut you off.
Oh.
I hadn't really said much yet.
Oh, okay.
Were
So
you
what are
done?
your thoughts?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't care for the character designs for the most part. I think the sea monsters are funny looking, and I think the people are funny looking. I especially the people. I just really don't like.
Wow. Cody's in a bad mood tonight. What the heck?
I don't know. Like there were some really great shots in this movie, and it would be even better if you took all of the characters out of it. Like I just didn't care for the animation style. Everybody's face just looked weird. Like it looked like everybody was, I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like the animation style or the character design. I don't know what you want to call it. Character design, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's valid. I mean, there's been movies that I've had similar thoughts, so valid thoughts.
So I thought they all looked funny. And so to me that took me out of it a lot while watching this movie. And I really didn't care about anything happening in this movie up
Except
until
for
the
getting
end.
over.
Like I finally started to care about the characters and what was happening with them when gosh, what's his name? Alberto gets outed as a sea monster on the bicycle course at the near the end of the race. Everything basically leading up to that, I was like, this kid wants his Vespa. I mean, and he's willing to run away from home for it. Like, it's just bad decision after bad decision.
Yep.
So I don't know. And in the beginning, I'm like, what is this? The male version of the Little Mermaid? Is this little person in the sea collecting human trinkets, obsessed with the humans on land? Like, it's the Little Mermaid, but the boy version.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
So, I mean, I
It might make me like it a little bit less. Hearing it like that.
It's to me, especially and really like it's the beginning. It's this sea monster and mermaids, like classical mermaids are sea monsters. They lure sailors into the water and drown them and stuff like that. The siren, mermaid, it's kind of all the same thing. And yeah, it's the gender swapped version of the Little Mermaid. It's the little sea monster.
All
He's
right.
obsessed with humans and life on land and what he would give to spend a day warm on the sand. Like, give me a break.
All right. Silenzio, Bruno. Relax, Cody.
So I don't know. It just took me 90% of the film, 95% of the film to care. And I'm sure I'm an outlier there. I'm not going to, say that, I'm sure I'll get a lot of heat for that opinion, but I don't know. That's the way I felt.
Cool.
I did watch this movie when it came out. Obviously not in theaters because of the timing in which it came out. And I wasn't impressed with it then. And I've not really watched it since. I watched it for this. And I think I enjoyed it more than the first time around. But it's not a Pixar movie that I really, even now watching it again, have a desire to revisit.
Yeah.
And there are so many in the first 15 easy that I have a desire to revisit. Potentially even the first 20 Pixar movies that you could put on and I'd be like, I'm down to watch this. Soul, this one,
Oh, see, now you're just getting kind of crazy. The first 20 includes Wally.
Yeah,
Stupid,
you're the outlier there on Wally. I'm
See,
gonna buy
I
you
agree
those
with-
limited edition Wally and Eve ears that were in that article we were looking at, and I'm gonna put them on your head.
Yeah. I'd like
So
to see you try.
I agree with a lot what James said. I agree with a lot what Cody said. The animation I didn't mind. I do like when they morph into the sea creature and then back to human. That's I think very what's the word I'm looking for? It was animated very well. I think so. Go ahead, James.
I was just going to say I love the colors of this film. I love the colors of the water
colors,
and everyting. It's just it's
town.
beautiful.
The town
Yep.
looked cool.
Absolutely.
I didn't mind
the
the
town
people.
is beautiful, except for
Yeah.
all the freaking people that are so ugly.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I enjoyed watching it. It didn't really have an emotional impact for me, like some Pixar films, like what they're known for.
Yeah.
Go back to Inside Out. You had there was an emotional impact. Go back to even Onward. With the dad, there's some type. This one just didn't have it for me. It's not really one that I would return to anytime soon. So it's not something that I would watch again. Maybe when it comes up on a 25th anniversary or something, maybe take a look at it again. But it's not really anything that that I would like Cody said, if you're flipping through and you see it on, let me sit here for an hour or two and watch this movie, like you do with a lot of the early Pixar.
I would skip past this channel.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well,
so yeah, it was
welcome
just
to the
okay.
Talking Disney podcast where we apparently hate Luca.
I didn't
It's
like
not
Soul
their
either.
best work. So, but let's see if it's their worst work.
It's interesting to see what the ratings are going to be.
I was very
Yeah.
critical of it, but there's a lot of good things in this movie that I did enjoy. Like James mentioned earlier, the music. I think the music was great. There are some like cinematic scenery shots in this movie that I think the animation on is spectacular, and the colors and
Absolutely.
the way that the world looks in this movie, I think is great. Like I said, you
Yes.
take the people out of it, all the frames, and it's a beautiful movie.
I think at the end of the day, it comes down for me. There was nothing that kind of reached out and hooked me really quick. And then it's like, I think Cody mentioned he didn't really care about what these characters were, what was going on until like 20 minutes toward the end. So
Yeah.
not that I will say no Disney movie is a bad movie,
Yeah.
in my opinion. They all have their,
Not even Cars
There.
2.
not even Cars 2, even Cars 2 for me improved over time.
Cars 2
Soul
is
for
not
me.
the bottom of anybody's list right
No.
now.
Soul for me improved from the first time I watched it to when we talked about it.
Agreed.
Luca did not. So it'll be a
Right.
while before I watch it again. Now, I will say on our TikTok channel, this one I think got the most
Oh my
response.
gosh.
Got
Yeah.
the most ratings. Absolutely.
It's like
Yes.
our best performing TikTok in a while.
Yeah, which I
Should
thought
we-
was very strange. So if James, if you have that up, you can share some of them.
Yep. You know what? As I'm bringing
I've got
that
time
up,
to go to the bathroom while James does this.
no. But as you're bringing that up, I'm going to look at my text real quick because I want to get Brianna's rating real
Okay.
quick.
I have two
I wanna-
ratings, just ratings, no story.
Okay. So I want to see what would Brianna rate this movie.
You want us to guess? Oh, hey. What are you doing back there?
Hey!
Hi.
What'd she give it, a 90?
She gave it a 90. How long has she
90.
been standing there?
Well, I think her legs are cramping, but let's go ahead and put down 90, and let me look at my phone again. I wonder what Riley would give it. 88.
There he is.
88
All
for
right.
Riley.
Wow.
I told him
Bring
since
back
they're
Cody's
here,
corner. All right.
and we love James. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mine says
That's
TV's
awesome.
actual number one fan.
Yeah.
There you go.
That is true.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
She was standing there thinking, "You guys, hurry up and get to the movie. Hurry up and get to the movie."
She's like, enough about Spider-Man. Jeez.
She said, thanks for having us. So,
All right.
they were sitting there a little bit, so I figured let's get their ratings out real quick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yes, we posted to TikTok. I think even before we did Soul, right? So I don't know. We had it up there a little bit longer than normal, but it got quite a few comments, and I'll just read through them real quick. Ben Thompson gave it a 95. Aaron Sutton 173, of course, one of our friends, likes a lot of our stuff. Didn't actually give it a rating, but always gives us the smiling faces. I just want to recognize Aaron because he's on almost every single post we have. I appreciate that.
A lot of times he's the first comment too.
A lot of times, yep. And on this one, he was the first comment.
Well, what was his name? James?
Aaron Sutton,
Aaron
173.
Sutton. Okay,
Yes.
well, thank you, Aaron.
Yes.
Hopefully you listen to us too, Aaron. Hopefully you listen to our show.
Hopefully so. Now, when we post these, we always put on there on a scale of 0 to 100, what is your rating? So I'm saying that right now because the next rating is from someone called Bonnie the Murder Drone 95. And sometimes they'll give it
sounds like someone that doesn't give a crap about a scale.
Well, a lot of times they'll say, like, if they want to put a scale on there, they'll put like 95/100, 95 out of 100 or 10 out of 100 or whatever. They gave it 100/10. So I don't know if they meant to give it a 10 out of 100 or I'm not exactly sure because
if they're
it's a little bit
depending on the scale, it's either 100 or a 10.
Yeah, it's either 100 out of 10 or 10 out of 100. I'm not sure which it is,
right.
but that's Bonnie the Murder Drone 95. Someone named Love Hayori gave it an 80. Someone named Esty gave it a 100. Someone named Creature of Creations gave it an 89 out of 100. And they also commented, definitely really good, and I do enjoy, but it's not one I go back to often. Someone named Alessandro G gave it 105 out of 100. So apparently they like
bonus
it.
points.
Extra credit points.
Yep. Someone named Mads Likes Jazz says, never seen it, but from the clips I've seen, I feel like I'd give it a big rating. So thank you, Mads Likes Jazz. Magic Mutant gave it an easy 85. Alex Vercelli gave it an 81. X-Man with the exploding head emoji gave it an 86. J. Cook gave it a 60. Someone named Smorzy gave it a negative 1,000. Ouch.
Wow.
Sandra Perez gave it 99 and said it's cute and better than the ones that came out. I'm assuming she means this came out later. I'm not sure. Someone named Kyle said 89. I would have liked Julia knowing sooner, so she had to hold the secret longer. Someone named Austin gave it 1,000. And our last comment on TikTok, Carlos gave it a 0. So thank you, Carlos. And thank you for all of the different comments.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome.
I think by far that's probably the most comments we've got for one of our movie ratings. So
was it Good Dinosaur that got 0 comments?
Probably. But this one got quite a few and a good mix from all the way from negative 1,000 to 105. Yeah. Well, no, I think there was a
positive
1,000.
1,000.
Yeah. So anyways, so thank you for those ratings. Appreciate it. And I already gave Brianna and Riley's and hopefully someone recorded them because I did. All right. Perfect.
I got your back.
Thank you.
Do we need to bring Brianna back in here for Kayla? Is Kayla standing around the corner?
She is not around the corner. I do not think we have a rating at the moment for Kayla, but I will talk to Brianna and we'll see if we can get one for the next episode.
Cool.
So that's all I got for mine. And Jason's on mute. I don't think he's recognizing it yet, but he is.
I did right now. Good.
Now he's going.
Because I kept saying it, and then I was like, James keeps interrupting me. What is he doing?
I apologize. I did not mean to keep interrupting you, but on my end, I never interrupted you once. I'll shut up now.
I was like, well, maybe he's not done talking, so let me shut up. But I was on mute, so that's good. Yeah, I got two scores.
I was actually thinking. I'm just joking. That was a joke. I apologize. I'll really shut up.
No, that's funny. I got two scores. Marcia gave it a 65. So I'm gonna mute both of you. Marcia gave it a 65 and Kayla gave it a 75. There, I got it, man.
All right, you got it out. Perfect. 65 and 75.
75, yeah.
Perfect. Who's going over there? I see Cody on there. There we go.
All right.
Cody, did you have any extras?
I have one from Amalia.
Awesome.
Let's see.
I'd love to hear Amalia's reviews.
Yes. Let's see. She says, yes, I'll give her comments first, and then you guys can decide what her rating is.
That's a little game we play.
Yes. Well, we need a name for this game.
Yeah. Need a little jingle to go along with it.
Yeah. We guess it, but we never get it right.
Amalia's. I don't know. I'll think on that one. We'll come up with
All right.
Work on it. Feed it into Chat GPT. See what it spits out.
Okay, so Amalia says, this one has a special place in my heart. My best friend named her first baby Luca because of this movie. I don't think this one has as deep of a storyline, but you can't deny the beauty and detail of the animation, minus the people. That was my little insert there.
Okay, I was going to ask, did she really say that?
That's my insertion there. She continues to say, I like the quicker pacing and the more simplistic story.
All right.
85.
We're guessing. What'd you say, James?
85.
85?
Yep.
I'm going to go 90.
Okay. I will say one of you hit the nail on the head.
Ooh, which one of us? Who knows Amalia better?
I think that'll be the first time.
Who knows Amalia better?
Might be. Amalia gave it a score of 85.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Perfect. Thank you,
All right.
Amalia. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
All right, it's our turn.
Now it's our turn.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
You want to go, James?
Sure, I'll go.
I think you're going to have the highest one.
You think so? Yeah, I think so too. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good. I love the music. I love the cinematography, the animation, the story. I think it was a little bit more simplistic. I think the things, the critiques that you guys had, I think were valid. It doesn't really hook you right at the beginning. It seems to drag on a little bit. It is a little bit more of a simplistic story, so that hurt it for me. The characters I thought were good. I thought it was good. Not one of the best, but definitely nowhere near, in Wall-E territory. You're
right. Wall-E was a 90 or an 89, somewhere in that zone.
No, like mid 40s at best. So for Luca, I give it an 88. That is my rating, which I think was Riley's rating too, right?
It was
Yes,
Riley's
I believe
rating.
so, yeah.
Riley gave it an 88. I give it an 88.
You guys
Brianna
colluded.
gave it a 90. Yep, there's some little collusion going on there.
So your 14th overall movie.
Yep, tied
All
for
right.
14th with Monsters
Is it?
University.
Okay. I didn't scroll up. I just saw 14 pop
Yeah,
up. So
yeah.
And what's
absolutely.
your 15? You don't have a 15. Do you have
no,
more
because
than
he's got
one?
two 14s. So
Oh. Okay, and
I
your
have
16
three.
is
I have
the
three
good
17s. It looks like. Oh, there's a 16. Yeah, the Good Dinosaur.
Cars 3, 17. Oh.
Cars 3 is still rated pretty high, 83.
Monsters Inc. You have this rated above Monsters Inc.
What did I give Monsters Inc?
An 83.
Then yes, 88 is higher than 83.
All right, what you got, Cody?
James. Okay.
Hey, my feelings are valid too.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a sea monster.
I'm not discrediting your, the validity of your statements. I'm just judging them.
Well, thanks for clarifying that. I appreciate it.
I give it a 67.
67. Ooh,
Yeah.
sliding right in between Soul and Onward, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So last 3 movies for Cody, pretty low.
All in the high D range. Almost
Yeah.
average, but not quite.
Not quite. All right. So for this one, a lot of stuff, like I said earlier, a lot of stuff that James said I agree with. Some of the stuff Cody says I agree with, but I'm more in probably Cody's range. It just wasn't anything. Like I didn't care for the characters. I didn't care what their story was. If they would have got caught by the fishermen and eaten, I wouldn't have had an issue with it. It would have been fine. They're sea creatures, right? So I gave it a 69.
69.
That's fair.
Which I think
that's
is my 23rd.
Yep.
So it's down there.
Yep. So our combined ranking with the 3 of us is 21 out of 24.
74.7.
Our combined ranking, though, at the bottom of the list, though, is Cars 2 for our combined ranking, despite it not being the lowest on any of our personal lists.
Well,
It's interesting.
It is interesting. Couldn't be the lowest on my list because Wally is on that list.
That's a crime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should have never released that
I really
movie.
hope that by the time we're done, that Wally is still not at the bottom of the list, because then we're gonna have some words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So there's Luca. It was a movie.
Yes, it
So,
was.
Yeah.
Now we're ready for Turning Red.
Oh my goodness.
Dun-dun-dun. Can't wait to hear Jason talk about that.
I am gonna long for the days of watching Luca. So
And then right after
we'll
that,
see.
we
So,
go
yeah.
right into Lightyear. Woohoo!
oh my Which, now Lightyear I have not seen, so I can't say anything about that one yet. I
you
have to
go.
watch it first. That
There
one
you
and
go.
Elemental. So, like James said, our next one will be Turning Red, which might not be our next episode because I'm sure we're gonna have a lot to talk about D23 when we get back.
Well, James is
will
going
be
to have like a week's worth of trip
Yeah.
report.
We're gonna,
There you go.
we might have
Yeah.
to have like 4 episodes of just this whole next week. Everything
That
going on.
we could. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So this will be the last episode we record before we head to D23. If you're heading to D23, maybe we'll see you there. I'll see James and Cody there, but
Maybe we'll have some stickers to
There you
hand
go.
out.
to hand out. So yeah, it'll be fun.
We'll have pens. We'll sign autographs. We'll take pictures.
I've got some stickers around here.
We'll
Yeah,
take
so do I.
donations for churros.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be hitting the road in about 30 to 31 hours from now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say minutes. I was like,
No,
you're cutting it close.
No, we still got to eat dinner tonight, so we ain't hitting the
Oh,
road
okay.
tonight. And I still got a bunch of work to do. I still got 3 days worth of work to do tomorrow.
Gotcha. So you guys will be in the park Sunday then?
Yes, we're trying to get there as quick as we can, as early as possible, because they've only got the 3-day tickets, and the 3rd day really is just going to be for breakfast. So
Gotcha.
we're trying to maximize their time and try to get there as early as we can on Sunday. I want to kind of, I've got the new camera, so I'm wanting to
Test it.
try to do some video on Sunday, especially because it's the last day of the 70th celebration. So want to talk about that. Want to kind of go over lightning lane stuff, but we'll see. When I start recording, if I get too shy and put the camera away and just say never mind.
All right.
I'm just going to sit here and.
So yeah, look forward to a lot of Disneyland trip report and D23 talk, and then we'll get back to movies shortly after that with Turning Red, Lightyear, Elemental, and then Inside Out 2 as our next 4.
Yep.
And we're almost done. Elio after that, then Hoppers and Toy Story 5.
Yep.
So, and then we gotta wait for Gato and Incredibles 3 and Coco 2 to come out. That won't be until 2027.
What the heck we're going to talk about again?
Yeah, we'll figure something else. Some live action classics,
go.
Mary Poppins, Treasure Island, Swiss Family Robinson, stuff like that.
Yep.
We'll see. Yeah.
We can talk about the trip to Tokyo I'm planning.
Yeah, you have to share that with us later.
It's at the very beginning stages of planning.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, before we do get out of here, if you want to check out any of our social media, you can go to our Linktree website, linktr.ee/Talking Disney Podcast. You'll find our Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Cody's been getting a lot of YouTube videos up there of our episodes, so check it out. You can find our email addresses and our website, www.talkingdisneypodcast.com, where the show will be loaded prior to making its way out to all the various streaming services.
Yep. And thanks for listening.
That's all we got.
We appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate all the ratings. And can't wait to get out there and see some Disney stuff next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this time won't be as overwhelming for me as it was last time, because there's a lot. So
hopefully so.
I got a better plan going in.
And it'll be bigger this year because you got rid of the swap meet area, and it's going to be all official booths.
I'm still pissed off about that, but
we'll get you some noise canceling headphones so you can not be as overwhelmed.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring your straight jacket.
Put a helmet on you.
No, going a second time, you're a little more aware of what's going to happen. So
yeah, absolutely.
So
I didn't feel so lost. 2 years ago compared to the first time we were there.
Right. And that's hopefully how I feel this time. So,
and I feel like
thanks for listening.
Yeah. This go around, things are mostly the same as they were last year, as far as like, you have the Honda Center, you have the convention center.
Yeah. Like last time, Honda Center thing was new for us, for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had never experienced not going to the Honda Center. So it was just part of the whole overwhelming package to deal with. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
All
right. Well, like James said, thank you for listening. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Ciao.
Silenzio, Bruno.
Oh, Santa mozzarella.
All right.